just that people know that you pretty much are North Carolina, and they thinking that
And I
anything when it
completely
don't
and
go in
I
their
and
favor,
but I'm not North Carolina. I'm the Carolinas, so I'm completely
right?
okay with that. But my thing is, we lost categories at the ball too, so I'm just kind of confused on
Exactly.
how you know what I'm saying. How it's like
Because they
like
gave. I'm gonna be honest with you. They gave it to me like, oh yeah, Africa. Africa's got all this together. That's why that's giving that. And I was
now.
like,
Hold on, no,
maybe it
fuck
was
that.
true, but when we
So,
Africa,
talked
let me
about
do it.
it and you
So,
explained it to me,
Right.
so
you let me know that bitch, I don't have nothing to do with that. And I was
right,
like,
and so
okay,
so there becomes another thing, and I think that it's important, as leaders that there's a full context and understanding
Y'all sound
of
stupid as fuck. Let's just start there. Y'all sound motherfucking crazy. The fact that y'all would even think for a second that somebody is setting something up for the West to win, it is no secret and it's clear as fucking day that we come to the ball to win. We come in numbers with people that actually have quality along with our quantity. Just be very clear about that. Just like y'all came in full force, and because y'all chose to storm a little harder than usual, y'all was upset that y'all didn't win everything. For example, after your post, because of what I'm tired of y'all doing is making firing y'all shots,
but
then
you wait,
apologizing and not wanting somebody. No. You
hold,
wait.
hold,
You
hold on,
wait. I
James.
waited. Yeah.
James,
I'm
what
tired of
what what?
bitches firing. Mute this bitch. Mute her. Cause I'm yeah, I've had it. I'm tired of people firing shots and didn't want to apologize and didn't know what you to
Let him
rebuttal.
talk, and then I'll let you. Then we'll let you
No,
go.
no,
Go ahead,
it's
go
not.
ahead,
It's
James.
not.
Thank you so much, beautiful. Thank you. I'm tired of people. I'm tired of people firing shots and wanting to apologize about it and don't want you to rebuttal. You made that long ass post about something that you did to make yourself look crazy. You should have took that up with your overall father when you walked up to that panel going off about the fact that y'all lost. You should have been more so mad that they got tens. Once you get into a battle, you are at this point you are susceptible to losing or winning. It don't matter how it's going to go. You can win or lose. You walking back up to that panel and causing that big ass show. It was very aggressive. It looked very bad and it was not cute. No matter how much you like it, you should have been mad that they got tens and not mad that they actually beat y'all.
Okay,
All that
I
shit is
can accept
tacky.
that.
Y'all are making, you
I can
can't accept
accept
it
that.
because, for example, I just chopped you in VA for something you actually bought wrong and you tried to get aggressive with me. But the thing is, I know you, so I'm not going to go there with you on like on a physical level or even really just getting aggressive with you up close and
Did
personal
you
because my
do
love
you
for
do
you is
you do you
different.
honestly
However,
think?
nah,
Do you
no.
honestly
Listen,
think, Lil
listen.
James?
You spoke
Do you
enough.
honestly
You
think,
spoke
Lil
enough.
James, that
Mute this
that
bitch. Mute
man,
her. Mute her up. Put a muzzle on it. I've had it. I don't want to hear it.
bitch?
Like I said, you did all that in Virginia because I chopped you for something that you booked incorrectly and I
No,
explained it to you and you still
no,
got aggressive. You don't know how to
no,
take a loss. You don't know how to take
no,
a chop. And that's where
no,
the
no,
problem
no,
with the
no,
House of
no, no.
LaBeija is
We
going to
not gonna
go.
we not
That's
gonna
where
play
it's going
that
to
every
start.
day. But
That's
we
where
not
it's going
gonna
to
do.
start.
We
No,
not gonna
we're
play
going to
that
paint it
every
because
day.
every time something
It
don't
has
go your
nothing to
way,
do with
you
that.
always
You,
upset. Girl, let it
you,
go. It's not going to
girl,
always go in your fucking favor.
girl,
Learn how to take a loss the same way you take wins. When you stomping your ass
girl,
up and down the runway and you walk away with $1,000, you're not mad about it. Be okay with the fact that you're
girl.
not going to win everything. Be okay with the fact that your runway is not going to always be so fucking stiff that you're going to get tens. It's okay. It happens. Welcome to Ballroom where we are judged. That's what we sign
Right,
up for.
right.
So all that shit that y'all talking about, you sitting there with Mr. Potato talking about we set shit up and Snooki is trying to persuade votes and doing all that shit. Bitch, we don't do that. That's tacky and that's loser as fuck. We come there for competition, which means win, lose, or draw,
But
bitch, we're happy about being in it.
but you
Y'all not
resort to
going to
calling
paint a
people
narrative.
name
Y'all not going
calling
to paint a narrative about something that I poured
like
my
you're a seven
motherfucking
fucking
blood, sweat, and
7 year
tears
old.
to. You got me fucked up.
You resort to name fucking calling like you a
James,
motherfucking
let,
second
let
Yeah,
him.
seven
I'm
year
going to
old.
name call it because bitch,
Right,
y'all painting narrative, so bitches up in the stuff.
exactly,
The
exactly.
disrespect is
So
at an
do you want
all-time
to start
high.
the name
Fuck y'all
calling
and y'all
game?
tired ass house. Who is y'all overall mother and father?
Start
Because
the name
last I
calling
checked,
game,
y'all
my
had two
nigga?
separate
Do you
houses.
want to start
Huh?
the Do you want to start the name calling game?
Yeah,
That's my
let's call
question.
names ugly.
No,
I do.
I'm not gonna do that with you. I'm
Don't
gonna
do it.
email
James,
bitch you a
James,
whole
listen.
No,
answer.
fuck that. I'm
You
tired
a whole
because
answer,
they
man.
because what I
Why
don't
are you
like is
arguing
that
with
she
females?
actually got up here. They
Why
did
are
that
you
whole
arguing
post
with
on
females,
Facebook.
my
Then she want
dude?
to call
Why
you
you
and
arguing with
actually she
females, my
you
nigga?
a female now? Okay.
Why?
She made that whole post on Facebook. Then she come to you and apologized. Then he got back up here and started firing more shots. Then she want to
No,
apologize. Bitches,
no,
no, stop trying to
no.
and then
Me
apologizing.
and
Bitch,
Africa had a
apologize for your actions and leave it alone.
like I said,
You
me and
don't
Africa had
apologize.
a
No, don't
long
apologize
motherfucking
on the phone, bitch.
conversation.
You should have went on Facebook and apologized where you made that post at.
All right, James, give her a second to respond back. Go ahead,
I'm gonna
lady.
try
And
because
you
she ain't
know
give me
what?
no
And you know
seconds. So
what,
I'm gonna see
James?
what I can do. But go ahead.
No, not James, you got it. I will go
Thank
on
you.
a Facebook and apologize because I was wrong for going off and not knowing
That's
all
where
the
you should have
facts.
went the first
I
time. And now
will
that
say
you know
that.
that, I appreciate it.
But let me tell you something too, little James.
You ain't telling me shit because I'm not
Let me
listening.
tell you something, little
Fuck is you
James.
talking
One
about?
thing you're not gonna do is you're not gonna sun me.
I'm gonna say what I want to say. You worried?
Let's stop
Oh,
that.
okay.
Let's
You
stop
feel like I'm
that.
sunning you? You feel like I'm
Let's
sunning
stop
you?
that.
That's your
Let's
problem,
stop.
ho, not mine.
Let's stop that. No ho. No ho. No ho.
So I think
You
that
stop that shit.
hold on. Okay, so
You stop that
this
motherfucking
is what
shit.
we run
Thank you,
into.
beautiful.
I love you, sir.
I was saying thank you to
This is one of
Milan.
the things that we run into when it comes down to thanks for the love
But I
that we
really
run
do
into with
love you, though, Lil
competition.
James.
I love
Regardless
you
of
too.
what
That's
you
why
might say,
I love you too. That's why I said I never got aggressive with you, even when you walked up on me storming and getting
I've
crazy.
always
I
shown
never
you
got
love,
aggressive
Lil
with you.
James. I've always
I'm just
shown
letting
you
you know.
love.
I'm just letting you know when it comes to West, bitch, when it's WEST and I'm attached to it, I'm always gonna go hard for it. The same way you gonna
And
go
I'm
hard
going
for
to go hard
LaBeija
for
or whatever
LaBeija.
it is. The
And I'm
good,
going to go
good, good.
hard
I
for
love that for
LaBeija. Now,
you.
whatever
I
it
love
is,
that for
you know
you.
what it is.
I love that for
You
you.
know
But that's
what
what
it
the
is.
thing is. The difference between West and LaBeija at the moment is that West don't think about LaBeija while LaBeija saying all this shit about West. Or this whole rant that y'all
No.
going on is about West. Y'all
We
are
was
the least of
gagging.
our worries and the least of our
Let me say
competition. Y'all got
something.
a couple
'Cause
cute members. Y'all got
we
to
was
hold on
really
to them.
gagging. We was gagging when one of your founders. We was gagging when one of your founders went on the motherfucking Big O show and was saying we aggressive. Nobody in my house is aggressive. I am aggressive. I'm aggressive. Say Aoki
Well,
is
you
aggressive.
are LaBeija, girl.
But no, but see, Aloki, this is the issue because you and I spoke earlier, and then even with the guy, whoever that is next to you, saying something about the alliance and who run the North Carolina and all kind of stuff, it's like, where's this even coming from? Like, where's this narrative coming from?
Thank
Like,
you.
this is what was actually told to us as we was walking off of the motherfucking runway in the back from other motherfucking so, but houses. My thing is this right here. Why didn't we had three? No, but my thing is this right here. Why didn't we win the $5,000 for drag? It was so many things we didn't win. Right. That we had people out there walking. So the fact that people said this to y'all and whoever the gentleman's next to you and y'all are like kind of going with this after we had a conversation earlier is just kind of crazy. Like like I said earlier, I literally said to you earlier, I said honestly, we're not thinking or even talking about the House of LaBeija. I don't know. And even when you explain all the stuff that happened on Beagle, when you said something about Anthony Milan, I was just like, hey, don't even pay any attention. Like it was. And I told you how I felt about you going to the panel. I said you walking up there in this era, you already know what people are going to think.
Girl, stop starting them cheap ass lotteries, ho.
They're gonna say that it's giving Revlon. Oh, the way I come from.
Okay, can I please say
because
something?
I don't know. No.
Hold on. Yoki, let Lyric speak. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Lyric, hold on. For those that don't know, this is the overall father of the House of LaBeija, Lyric LaBeija. Go ahead.
Well, first, I want to say I'm truly blindsided by how this got to where it got to, because we had a conversation with Africa earlier today, all on the phone, and I thought we had cleared everything. And I also want to speak on behalf of the Royal and Iconic. Aoki, just give me 1 second, please. Please give me 1 second. I also want to speak on behalf of the Royal and Iconic House of LaBeija that some of these arguments are individual arguments. This is not a representation of the entire house. We have welcomed Aoki. She is a valued member in the House of LaBeija, but she has a history within Ballroom with individuals, and we respect her leadership and how she handles her individual personality in regards to the relationship she has with James or anyone else in Ballroom. However, Aoki's Aoki, just like Anthony West is Anthony West, just like James is James, and Africa's Africa, and we all have our individuality. And sometimes, because we represent a house, it speaks for the entire house when we are as leaders. So in that regard, if she felt she needed to apologize for what she said, then that's between her and the House of West. My issue was not the House of West. My issue was there was a narrative that said that I was trafficking votes. And I wanted to speak on behalf of my integrity and my character as the overall father of the House of LaBeija, that we do not traffic votes. As far as commentators and MCs not voting correctly, that has been iconic in Ballroom. I've seen all the iconic commentators do things like that. When I don't have a horse in the race, I tend to not speak up on it. But if I need to speak up on it, it will happen. A lot of times things do get a little misconstrued, but it is the responsibility of leaders to speak up in the moment and say, hey, Snooki, count that again. But what I don't want this to become, because it becomes reading and now our East Coast mothers getting called ugly and things like that. I don't want this to become a LaBeija versus West and all that.
Call me whatever the fuck they want to call me.
But listen, no, but lyric. Listen, listen. Lyric, we spoke earlier. We got off the phone. That was that.
Yeah.
Me and James was on the phone. We said we need to go to her show. We got on the show. Eva was talking. Then whoever she with got on there saying something. But you know who's in charge of North Carolina? And Snooki was leaning his head this way, and the House of West did this, and it's like, hey, baby, what the hell are you talking about?
Don't lie.
And that's the part that I'm a bit blindsided by. I didn't catch the early
who is
part.
that?
Yeah, you need to get Steve Harvey back on the line, because that's who got it started.
But I need to ask that you please. I know this is Bigo, and this is part of the reason why we came on the Iconic Review, because I know that the reading, but at 38 years old, that's just not my personality. James, you and I have never really even had an interaction, and when it does,
and we're not going to start now. If you don't read, then don't read. But at this moment, I'm going to read. And I'm not going to read you. I'm not going to read you, Lyric. But don't tell me how to read, and don't tell me how to react.
I never really had an interaction, and when we did, it was always pleasant. So I don't want to get on this call and create.
So Lyric,
I promise you're not my focus. I promise.
Hold on 1 second, James. Lyric, I do think they're very.
It's the masked bandit.
The conversation started off with very kind of attack. It put the West on. The West were in the comments first, but it kind of put them on attack. What this man was saying. So it lit the fuel. It lit the fuel to the fire. So we can't now unring the bell. You know what I'm saying?
That's why
that's true. But we can as adults, Harold. We can as adults. Thank you, and me being a leader of this house. I seek understanding and I seek peace, and that because this is my East Coast mother, and I don't want her to get read and not be able to speak, and because James do have a very strong, powerful personality, I have to protect my East Coast mother, and as the overall father, I also have to protect my overall.
Oh my God!
So although they
listen,
but Lyric,
you're completely ignoring what's really going on.
Hold on. Your overseer has a responsibility not to put Aoki into drama. He came off aggressive. You can have an opinion.
Who is that?
Attacking. Okay, hold on, James. The attack
I didn't say nothing.
Went to discrediting the efforts of the West. They were just rolling around on the floor. If there were things that he felt that he didn't like in regard to Snooki as far as a commentator, then speak to those things, factual, without just kind of blurting out.
But then he also said that my Bogan Demons was rolling across the floor. Don't forget that.
Yes, he said all kind of stuff, but I'm trying to figure out who is that. He started going back to the 1968 divisions and being archived, and it's like.
And don't tell nobody we got the same birthday, Sissy Pop. I never knew that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Who is that?
At this point, he, I was blindsided. I was actually waiting to actually have a conversation before. We got on here.
I never spoke with Kitty about what we had talked about. We got on the show. I was at the exhibit, and I hadn't got a time to talk to him and tell him what we had talked about Africa. That's why I came back afterwards and apologized, because that was not what it was supposed to be about.
But I really wish you would have snatched the phone from him when he was saying all of that bullshit, because he said too much.
Lyric, didn't I just tell you they keep disrespecting us and apologizing afterwards?
Yeah, he said too much. He went and basically insinuated that because I am a part of the Carolinas, it was a setup for us, and then the Alliance, and then Marcus Ball, and the whole thing about my squad was just rolling on the floor, not doing that, and then Snooki leaned his head and all this other stuff, and I'm like, and I told you earlier, this narrative, as far as the thing between the two houses, stop that, because we're not thinking about LaBeija, and I hope LaBeija''s not thinking about us. We just spoke earlier. When he was saying that stuff, hold on, when he was saying that stuff, I really wish you should have snatched the phone, because he was saying too much. That's why I was in the comment like, bitch, put me on the panel because who the fuck is that and what are you talking about?
Right.
We don't have to do
Right. That's why.
anything. And hold on,
That's why
even
I was like,
hold on.
okay, I'm glad you brought it up because
Anything my house has won or received, bitch, we worked our ass off for.
and
It's
that's how I
no
feel about
fucking
my
shade. They're
house.
not giving us shit.
Yeah, they're not giving us shit. It's the
Oh
same.
my
It's the
God,
same
this
energy.
So this whoever that is in the
fucking
background,
God.
so for him to sit up here and say it's like, what the fuck you talking about?
Wait a minute, honey. That who is she? Miss Thing, I've been around before you, Miss Thing.
We
I
can
don't, and I
tell.
Okay.
still
Guess
don't know
what?
who you
I'll tell
are.
you who I am, Miss Thing. I'm a nobody. But guess what? That doesn't pay my rent trying to be somebody in a bubble. So let's be clear about that, honey. And I'm the
What?
overall steer
Girl,
of the House of
what?
LaBeija, sixth chapter fucking owner of LaBeija and LLC owner. That's who I am, Miss Thing. And I'm a girl that's been going to balls before you were born, Miss Thing. That's who
And
I am.
again,
I'm a
who the
girl that
fuck
Harold,
are
you
talks
know who
about
that
you?
is?
ballroom because I've been in ballroom, Miss
Is
Thing.
this the one that
I'm
came
not
up to
gonna
me at the
sit
West
here
Wall with the
and
papers
Arnold?
I can't
saying
be
he was trying
friends
to
with you
serve
Arnold?
you,
and not
lyric?
act like I don't see what's
Is
Sissy
going
this who
on,
Pop?
Miss
that
Do
is?
you
Thing.
know her?
Okay, and I don't
I
need
know
to be
Arnold.
her.
known by
Yeah.
you girls.
It's
Y'all
the
don't
fact
pay
that he
my
looked like his
bills.
profile picture
I
for
don't
me.
need to be
But
known by
that's my
you
thing. Is this the
girls.
same person
You
that was trying to
girls
serve me
That
with
was
still
papers
Steve
at the West
Harvey.
listen.
Wall
You
because you
girls
wasn't
still
supposed to be
have a high
judging?
school
Even see, this is the
behavior.
thing. Take that
I'm not
phone from
trying to
her.
be
Take the phone
popular.
because she making
I
it
am not
worse.
trying to be
See, Eva, I'm
popular.
about to start
I'm not
reading your
acting like
feet.
I'm in
Get
high
this bitch off
school.
this
I'm not
camera.
doing none of that, honey.
Shut your
And
ass
I'm
up,
not
So,
bitch. You look
calling you
like a
out
but
by
Playboy
hold on,
name.
hoe.
Hugs.
hold on,
I
but
know
you're
you're
Miss
not in
Thing.
the
saying what you're
California
not doing,
Kingdom.
but you're on a
These
you're on
girls are
I
ballroom
ain't joking.
entirely
platform.
too many things. No, because I'm
But you're
talking
here. You're on a
It
ballroom
was
platform.
is that Jeffrey or something? The one that owned the papers that were trying to serve me at the West Wall, saying you wasn't supposed to be judging lyric. Is that her or is that somebody else?
That is our overall overseer,
It's
the
Jeff.
one that came to the West Ball
Oh, with the
that you
paperwork.
spoke
Oh,
to.
okay, girl, fuck you. Anyways, go
Okay.
ahead. Eva, what you was saying?
She
I
had
you know,
paperwork that said
there's
Lyric
a
wasn't
lot of
supposed to judge.
Girl,
there
they was trying to
well
serve us some paper. It was that. Yeah.
Oh,
that was before we merged in the division.
and all
Um
that fuck me, that's unnecessary, honey. I have a husband that can fuck me. I don't need you
Eva,
girls.
Oh my
please get
God,
this
she
phone from
bad.
her.
Girl, no, let's get the phone from you. Y'all live to do all this on a
You
social
brought your.
platform. Girl, if we're gonna entertain, let's
I don't
entertain
even,
this thing.
but
oh,
I don't
she's
If
even
we're
get on
gonna
here
scaring
to be
me.
arguing with
entertain,
people.
let's
Okay,
It's
so
like,
now lyric,
entertain.
can you put it's yeah, now see now, I'm trying to keep it cute, but
lyric is the overall
Africa,
overseer over the
Africa,
overall father in your house. I'm just
Hey,
curious before I
Corey.
say what I gotta say.
no, Africa.
um
This is his phone.
um
This
Okay,
is
so hold on. So let me say this. Hold on, let me say this. Okay, so hold on. They can't hear you. Everybody's muted. So you came and you spoke about your brand and individuals representing your brand. This man is sitting here and he's sitting here not only engaging in a war of words with the West, which he's going to lose, but on top of it, it's making you as a person, as an overall father, look bad because you're not protecting your brand because he really needs to stop talking. He really needs to stop talking. He can feel how he feel. But now you're disparaging ballroom. You're talking about education, you know, what people don't have, this and that, whatever the case. We're all at different levels in the community. So looking at this panel, each house has homeowners, um, people with degrees, good jobs, whatever the case. Him sitting there, giving all that is late. And you as a leader, you have to speak to that. I'm muting the panel.
now
okay.
correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't the Carisha girl lose to Miles
Yes.
at the main ball, and then she won the
Yes.
second night. So
Yeah.
how was Snooki being
I'm good, daughter.
fierce? Like, what does the House of West with? Like, how do we benefit by her losing to Miles Muglia? I'm just kind of confused
Alexis
because
Morgan, I'm not. Send me
Miles
some night
Carisha,
in box 8.
In
Carisha goes
regard
down.
in, in regards to that situation, in regards to that situation, that wasn't the House of LaBeija issue. If that's the individual issue, I'm sorry that this came across as a House of LaBeija thing. Each individual has their own perception of how things go down in certain. We spoke about as a leadership. We spoke about how trafficking. We were saying that LaBeijas was being aggressive and all those type of things. We wanted to, from my understanding, we were coming on this show to say that we're not an aggressive house, that we just want to be treated fairly. How we got into this was happening without any true proof, without any factual information, without actually a clip or something or some type of factual information. We all know in the court of law, when you accuse somebody, even if it is the truth, you need to come with actual facts. Because if not, we can argue all day about facts. I'm actually gagging right now that the House
Can
of
I say
LaBeija was
something, Lyric?
in this situation. And out of respect for my leaders, you know, and I will have a conversation with them off this call. You know, I wish that we would have never came in that direction, but I'm going to have to protect them because this is my team and they are wonderful people. People are passionate about the amount of money they spend. We are passionate about how much work we put into the house. And sometimes a narrative can go in our head and it could be true, but if we do not have facts, this is very important. As overall father, I'm telling you all, if you accuse somebody of something, come with facts, because it's going to just be hearsay. And in a panel like this, where we have no true experience, you will make the house look a fool. We have came too far to get on here to be arguing with people that I actually get along with. There's other ways to approach certain things. You can have a private conversation. Jeffrey has been a big supporter in everything. You have seen the House of LaBeija. Our overall tier was behind that. And Africa, you gave me Africa, you gave me a lot of advice. A lot of the reason that we came together was because after that whole mess at the West Ball with them coming with the cease and desist, and this is not the overall father. Africa said to me, Lyric, why don't you have a conversation with them? You need a team. I see how hard you're working over there. Come together, and we did. Now there's a passion. There's two sides, and there's strengths and weaknesses on both sides. So I apologize that it was that you know. And let me tell you something. When you do something and you say something, I always say, hey, okay, you know this is a legend in ballroom. If you're going to say something, stand behind it. If you made that post, girl, and you meant it, don't come over here apologizing because it makes the house look weak. And we're far from weak. And as the overall father, I would shut all of it down. And I'm not saying that I'm shutting you down as a person, but that narrative that the House of LaBeija is pressed about the West and Africa, you know that's not true because you know me.
Not, okay, so Lyric, that's not even
No, we don't know that's not true. Because today is showing something different.
Harold, can I say
no. Lyric, we don't think you're the problem.
Your overall overseer, Caitlin.
You are new to the House of LaBeija. You are new to. So to speak for all of us like that, it paints the picture that we all are in this mess, and it can cause us to step 15 steps back when you come and the same to you, to Jeffrey. We have to be very careful when we say certain things like that because I did not see that part of the live. I am truly blindsided about how that happened. So, you know, and future references, before y'all just go live and come with accusations, we need to have facts, we need to have proof,
Harold,
and all of that.
big bitch, you fat.
So can I say something real quick?
No, I want to say something, Les. I've been up here for a minute, baby girl. Give me 1 second. I want to say this to Aoki and hey.
No, hold on, Milan, hold on 1 second. See, hold on. The issue. I agree with that, with the majority of stuff you say, but the issue with what you told me on the phone earlier when we spoke, you said I needed to, you know, check Milan and Anthony for whatever happened on Bigo. And I said, well, you know what? I don't know what Anthony was. I said, don't pay any attention. You know Anthony just as long as I have, yada, yada, yada. But then for your overall overseer, Jeffrey, Caitlin, whatever her name is, to get up on here and give what she gave us, like, now, hold on, baby. We just spoke earlier. Now it's given. It was a setup. My Vogue Sim was just rolling on the floor. Snooki was leaning on her head trying to get other people to do this, yada, yada, yada. And I get you have to defend your house, but I want you to follow some of the same things you said to me on the phone earlier as far as what I should be doing with the people in my house. Because they got up on here.
In Africa, can I get a moment for really quick? Because I am completely, I don't know what she said. What did I do on Bigo? I haven't even been on Bigo for 2 days. So this is the first time I've been on Bigo today. So what exactly did I come on Bigo and say about? Yeah, I'm a little confused because why was my name brought into? Yeah, so can she tell me what me and Anthony did? Me and Anthony have not even been on. Well, I know I haven't been on Bigo, and
Well,
I
I
haven't
I
been on
can
Bigo
say
either,
something
but I'm gonna
about
address something.
hold on, wait,
But
let her talk. Hold on, wait, give me 1 second. I just want to hear what she said about Anthony and Milan, specifically Milan. Hello.
I didn't say anything about you, Milan. Actually, your name never even came up in the conversation.
Africa.
What did you say
Yeah,
about?
I don't mind.
See,
I
So what
just
did you
thought
say
that.
about Anthony?
Oh, okay.
Wait, y'all.
Let her
Wait.
finish.
Anthony. Wait, hold on. Africa.
now hold the fucking door, because Millennial Marcus Scott was on the phone. Lyric, you was on the phone.
Girl, I
Y'all
can't believe.
said
Okay,
that
so
Milan
Africa,
and
This is why I
Anthony
don't
was
like
on
these
Beagle.
bitches.
did I say
And y'all
something?
said Milan and Anthony was on Beagle, and I kept saying,
You
do not
saying
pay Anthony
y'all?
no
One
attention.
person said that.
But I haven't been on
So
Bigo, Aoki. I haven't been
okay,
on
well
Bigo. So what did I
let
say?
I didn't.
well
And
Milan.
let me
somebody, can y'all tell me? I haven't. This is
yeah.
my first day being on Bigo since the weekend.
Hello. Let me be very clear. Um,
Okay.
Milan, I didn't say that you said anything. I said to Africa earlier today that
Yoki
it
said
came. That
Anthony and Milan was
I'm
on
talking about to
Beagle.
Africa. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me. I don't know what
Okay.
Aoki. I don't remember what Aoki said. I
You
said
don't remember.
that that someone came to me and said, "Larry, get on live," because Anthony West said that you were trafficking votes, and I came on here
What
not
is
to argue with
trafficking?
Anthony,
Set up a-
not to argue with Anthony, not to accuse him, because Anthony, I never heard you say it. I came on here to be very clear in general that when I sit on the panel, I don't traffic votes. I vote fairly. I was voting for West. I was voting for people I didn't even like because they were turning it. I'm not that type of person. So I was
What
just
is
making. I was
trafficking
coming
votes?
on. I'm sorry.
What is trafficking votes?
So I mean, apparently, I guess allegedly, I was I guess when I was like, yes, it was making other judges feel as if I had this much power that I can make where I don't even socialize with some
So
of these
Harold.
people.
Okay, so Lyric, let me tell you something really fast, and I'm gonna get down and let y'all continue. I just want to say this: This is my first day on Bigo in almost 2 days. So welcome back to Bigo because I was, the ball. I drove up there. I do want to say this while Wes and King James is up here. The only thing that I said about your house is that y'all were turning it. Okay. I live for Zenith. I live for Carisha. This was my first time really seeing y'all come to a ball in the capacity in which y'all did. And me, Wes, and James sat there and we was giving y'all actually applause, like y'all were doing y'all shit. So it's very strange for me to sit up here with Wes and sit up here with King James and hear that there's some type of negative connotation when we were actually giving y'all life at the ball during the ball. Okay. We sat right next to each other, was clapping for y'all. We all live for Zenith. We all live for Carisha. We all live for the Runway Girls. It was so many different things that was happening at the ball that we was actually applauding y'all for. So to turn around and say that me and Wes got on the platform that we shared, that we get on here every day and said anything negative about you, your house, or anybody is a lie. And to think that we would have to sit around and coerce people to vote for our house when we came to that ball in full capacity because we had been on blackout for the last 3 months and we were all eager to come to the ball and do our shit is a lie. So I'm just really perplexed and confused. I just want to say, as a member of the House of West, congratulations, keep doing your thing, and you don't ever have to worry about me saying anything negative about you or your house because it hasn't happened and it won't happen. So
Okay, so all right,
you be blessed.
Everybody doing the politically correct thing. I'm not. Number one, I haven't said anything about your house on live. First of all, I don't even get on live and talk about ballroom shit. That's number one. I don't get on this platform and talk about ballroom shit. I get on this platform to read with the girls and Kiki and Kaka. And if somebody told you that I said that you were what did they say? You said I said trafficking, but I don't even talk like that.
Anthony,
That's first of all.
I believe you.
I don't even talk like that.
He don't talk.
And
He
then,
really don't.
I don't talk like that. And second of all, you said that it wasn't a Western what's gonna be. The only problem that I had with you on that panel is when I said it to you, I said something to you while you was directly in my face because I don't talk to people when it comes down to my house. I don't talk to people
I don't say stuff behind their back. I say it to them.
So you were. I
The
thought
only
you
thing
maybe
that I
talking
said,
to Jovance.
yeah.
So you
No,
were
I
talking
wasn't
to
talking.
me.
Yeah, I was.
I was
The
so
only thing that I
confused.
couldn't take is that the fact, you knew what you were doing because it literally, when the Vogue film, after I said what I said about the battle previous to, when it came down to a West battling somebody else, you turned your nose up. You literally turned your nose up, and I looked at Little James and I said, "Oh, she up there trying it." That's what I said, and I turned around and she looked at you, and I said the same thing I said to Harold, the same thing I said to
But
everybody.
Anthony, that's
When I feel like they're
perspective.
trying it to
That's
my house.
perspective.
No, it's not. I watched.
You know, but that's not. That's
Y'all do
I
it.
get it, but
This
Anthony,
is the
that's
thing.
perspective.
But listen, this is the thing. I sat here and I was quiet the entire time that you talked because I'm not here to argue with anybody. My thing is the same thing that y'all do. This is what kills me with y'all people. Y'all literally do sit on panels and y'all do stuff and y'all act a certain way. And then when it comes out to somebody addressing y'all, or when we see what y'all are doing, then y'all act like y'all, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. If you're gonna be shady, or
But
if you're
even
gonna do
if I
whatever
did
you
turn
do,
my nose up,
hold on, can I finish? Can I finish, please? If you're gonna be shady, if you're gonna do whatever you do, own up to it. We're all grown, we're all adults. Bitch, ain't nobody gonna whoop nobody's ass for having their opinion. But what I'm saying is, stop sitting here trying to play victim. This is what y'all do. Y'all do shit, and then y'all act victim. Then y'all victimize yourselves. Stop being a victim. We all have threw shade to somebody. We have all
did I play the victim role tonight?
Can I finish, please? Because I'm trying to be an adult. Thank you.
Try hard.
Come on. We all sit on panels.
We all sit on panels and we do shit, and we all sit on panels and we throw shade. But the thing about it is that none of y'all want to own up to y'all's bullshit when somebody confront y'all. Stand on what you do. At the end of the day, you were throwing shade with the West after I said what I said about that battle. You turned your nose up. I literally turned to Little James and said, "Oh, bitch, she up there trying it." James looked at me. She shook her head, and he didn't say nothing. I said something. I'm a founder of this house just like James in Africa. So if I feel like y'all are trying my kids or my house members, I'm going to say something.
Was this?
Y'all were trying.
I have a question. Was this what
lyric? You saying that, Anthony? That's fine. When Lady West didn't vote for not one LaBeija the entire night. So all that we're trying it, or I'm not even
Lady wasn't even on a panel the whole night. Milan was on
I'm just saying, so I can feel the same way. I can feel the same way.
On a panel for a whole
I'm going to tell you the truth. That's not true.
I have a question. Lyric, was all of this before or after Harold told you to stop voting for the West because the LaBeija was up for performance points?
I'm sorry.
What?
Was this before?
First of all, James,
I'm
fucking ass.
I ain't gonna kiss it.
Now see, you doing the same thing you just accused me of doing.
I'm asking a question.
Yeah.
I said, Lyric, was this before or after Harold told you that I asked you why was you picking West because the LaBeija was up in performance points?
Harold never said that to me.
Oh, okay.
What?
So actually,
I'm gonna have to go back to my sources. I apologize.
Okay, yeah.
Like the same way you just heard that. The same way you just heard that is the same way we just heard. We just heard.
Shut your ass up. I'm done with that bustier on. Shut your ass up.
That sounds really stupid considering the Lyric pit West like almost in every battle.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Harold, didn't I tell you one time before? Harold, didn't I tell you one time before? The only time you really pay attention to who somebody vote for is when you're shading them. This is your third time doing that, sis. I want you to know that. Every time people. It's funny because every time people pick West, you always notice it. You notice it more than anybody else. I find that so ironic.
Hello. He was sitting right next to me, and the West were battling Balenciagas. So what the fuck are you talking about? You sound stupid. Now, James, you want to play this
Shut
game.
up.
No, Grant, because at the end of the day, no, Harold. At the end of the
day,
we're gonna be fair.
Games.
Yeah, no. The thing about it is, no, Harold, because you were trying to eat. You
third time noticing who's picking West. Every time somebody picks West, Harold always the one to notice it.
James, the thing about it is, he didn't think that I clocked him when he was reading. No, Harold. And you as an icon, as a founder of a house as well, you didn't think that I clocked that you was reading my child after she beat all your house members for face, and you sat at the back of that runway and you was tearing her up. The thing about it is, y'all. The thing about it is, y'all do shit behind closed doors, and then when we confront y'all get scary.
Anthony, let your frustrations with walking
balls. No, I don't have no frustrations because Kano August beat me for face. I don't have no frustration. You were frustrated. No, I wasn't frustrated. You were. My daughter won.
Frustrated. You're frustrated.
I'm not.
Bitch,
you were.
You're Are you crazy?
You were.
Harold, you was frustrated. You went
were.
from a 2X to a 4X, baby. You swell up when you get frustrated. We know.
Baby,
We've been seeing you do this for years.
You asked her the conversation I had with her. Bitch, what y'all sound
The conversation with her and the conversation that you had with other people is two different things.
Crying and whining. Anthony, that's exactly what you do. Bitch, the West will win.
No, I'm the one that's going to speak up because I don't give a fuck about nothing that y'all talk about. That's the thing. Y'all can't take it that I don't kiss none of y'all's asses and I'm going to say what the fuck is on my mind. You were trying it. You were trying it. You were.
You know when you start Harold calling people bitches and everything, he is hurt.
Oh, yeah. But the thing is, but the thing is this right here. Lyric and Eva. None of this would even would left tonight had Caitlyn or Jeffrey or whatever her boss name is, whatever. Oh, Kitty, sorry. Had she not, you know what I'm saying, gave all of that, because that was just uncalled for. And I just really wish she would have just snatched the phone, because that would have just alleviated some of the stuff. And even like I said,
that is his phone, Africa. I can't snatch that man's phone.
We'll get on yours.
Well, yeah, that's something, but see, and that, like I was saying, Lyric, when you and I spoke, and you know,
that's why I took the phone and I corrected it and I apologized.
But the damage was already done, because we don't. I don't want people feeling. Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like the whole thing about the alliance and
move forward. You don't like me, I don't like you. How do we move forward?
I don't know you, baby. You came up to me with some paperwork and a ball.
But what I know of you,
these hoes up here saying that you be persuading votes.
How? Africa said, bitch.
So Africa, me to you. How do we move forward from this? Because this is redundant. This is becoming redundant.
The thing is, that's what I'm saying.
It's already moved forward.
We spoke earlier. I left it alone there.
Now your overall father is trying me, and I feel very offended. Calling me.
Girl, I don't care about you feeling offended, ho. I felt offended when I seen that post and you deleted it and then called somebody to apologize. Like you said, take your ass on Facebook and apologize.
That post is still there.
Oh, well, either way, it's Robert and offended your funny looking ass. You got me fucked up. I don't give a fuck about you being offended, pussy.
I admit when I'm wrong. Like I said.
Y'all it's just so weird. Y'all weird as fuck. Y'all all weird. Y'all sit there, y'all smiling our faces, and then y'all sit there and read.
Girl, because they phony and she's a super loser.
Y'all be mad because y'all be losing. Y'all be losing. That's why y'all be mad. Y'all be losing. It ain't our fault.
It's not that deep, sis. We all lose. We lose all the time. I wanted that $5,000 for Drake's performance. We ain't get it, but I ain't mad about it. It's okay.
You could never. This ain't
girl, y'all bitches be so mad, girl.
You could never.
Girl, what?
Bitch.
I could never what? I got more trophies than you. I got more wins than you, bitch. And I'm more of a legend than you. Don't nobody even know who the fuck you are.
More trophies than you. We jumping this whole fuck you talking about.
Bitch, you know the motherfucking story. At the end of the day, bitch. At the end of the day, bitch, you know the story, bitch.
Anthony,
nobody really know who you are.
Stop playing with me.
You lost this weekend, though, boo, with people that just came up and walked. Oops, sorry.
I don't care.
Try again.
I don't care.
You do care because you walked back to the panel to tell the panel they was trying it after you had lost, girl. At that point, you should have walked off. You a legend, right? Oh, okay.
A pants and a t-shirt should not be.
And they walked you to him, and they walked you into a box.
And that's how I feel.
Grand Prize West. Thank you.
So you should have took that up with You should have took that up with Lyric for giving them 10s, not the judges for picking them. You should have been storming back up there right after 10s. Don't wait until y'all lose to be mad.
In all fairness,
do you think I was really mad about that?
You was mad because you stomped your ass back up there with that kinky ass makeup, hoe. You was definitely hot with that hot ass lace that you had on your head with the motherfucking Goldilocks braids hanging from that cheap ass lace. You was definitely mad.
It's not about you, little James.
It wasn't about me at all. It was about West, which belongs to me, sis. What was you talk about?
Something that you would never know nothing about.
Ain't you a Yamamoto or something like that, girl? Go ahead.
No, she'll LaBeija this week.
Let go of that hurt. Let go of that hurt.
I ain't letting go of no hurt. I'm trying to, baby, I want you to go get some hurt. If only your face was really wrapped up because you got something done to it besides covering it up. What is you talking about?
Let it go, girl.
You look crazy, dominatrix face.
So do you.
Girl, bye.
So that's opinions. Like assholes. Everybody got them. What's up?
Their opinions what the judges was that you lost. Next.
Right. And I never said that, and I congratulated them.
All right, dude, I'm gonna stop.
You didn't.
But did you see that? But did you tell
So
that? Did you tell
okay,
that?
but listen. Okay.
But the people
Y'all
say
hoes
that.
gonna stop trying my motherfucking
Hold
house,
on,
bitch, and I mean that.
Anthony, hold on. But just to clear the air, and I said this earlier on the phone, I'm saying on Bigo.
Girl.
I mean, people, the House of West don't think about no other house, and it's not even in a shady way.
Right.
And just like I hope, like I tell you all the time, the House of LaBeija, y'all should do your own thing. The reason what sets us from differently from every other house is because we do what works for us. Literally, we create our own lane and we stay in it, and that's just that we not trying to follow the trends. We're not trying to be like nobody else. We do what works for us. So we're not in this to beef with nobody and all that craziness or traffic votes or not traffic votes or get people to vote for us and all that other stuff. Now we don't have to cheat when it comes to awards and getting grand
Africa,
prizes.
she not trying to hear shit you talking about. She said, "Girl."
Yeah, that's
So don't
weird.
even. You don't have to
Africa,
explain yourself to her.
yeah, like Africa, you don't.
She
You
didn't.
have to
She
think about
clearly.
it.
She didn't.
Is
Clearly, she didn't hear. She didn't hear Lyric say that you gave him.
I'm
You gave him advice on how to handle the situation.
In my head, like, how you think I was at y'all and I voted for your daughter for Faith?
Oh, girl.
That was the winning vote.
All right, girl. I got a pound cake for you. Thank you so much.
Was it not? Was it not?
The thing about it
I
is,
don't, we don't. We're not
Lyric.
asking for nobody to vote for us. We just asking for people to be
No,
fair. As long as they
but
fair, we don't
If I
care.
ain't like y'all, I would have never voted for y'all because that's the type of bitch I am. I'm a stand on.
Girl, it's weird because
But you
people
made
like
a
you shouldn't be
post.
judging balls anyway. So that's like a whole nother conversation.
And honestly,
You're not even qualified to really be judging no balls like that, girl.
bitch, please, bitch. I done walked more balls. Bitch.
Girl, don't now stop in your tracks. You look stupid, but don't act stupid. Come on.
Y'all
Girl,
not
Father
gonna do
Tony
me.
deal.
Y'all not gonna do me any type
Father
of way.
Tony deems you.
I'm
Stop
not
it.
gonna do me.
Ain't no
You're not gonna do
motherfucking
me any
way.
type of way, bitch.
I don't play this game. I just wanted you to know. Don't say you don't want more balls than me because you know for a fact that's a lie on your mama.
But I'm gonna speak to the overall father Lyric. It was no shade towards y'all. I live for your house.
Lyric, I still like you. It's no beef with you.
Bitch,
I'm just
it's no
at Miss
shade.
Ayoki because I'm tired of her trying it.
I'm so glad Milan and Anthony said what they said, and you heard what they were saying about that because Lyric, right after the weekend, I sent you a text telling you like your house did your shit. I told you to come to this ball. Yeah, we have these conversations, so you should know firsthand that.
Oh my God! Look at the braid hanging from her fucking shoulder.
Right? It's no. You should know. And then I even told you before because James, you said this. Like you like the way Lyric judged because he don't mind chopping people. Remember
He don't. I love the way he. I literally, Lyric. I love the way you judge. Actually, even when you're not picking West, you heard what Anthony said. He said she's trying it, and I shook my head. Not because I knew you were trying it, just because I personally feel like you're fair. And if you ain't see it, I don't think you would pick nobody. No shade. I still feel that way.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
So then, at what point was I trying to orchestrate his vote?
I never said you was. I said that's what was said to me. That I apologize. Sorry, Harold.
But wait. But okay. So tell me this, James.
I'm gonna put a talk in. I'm not buying it. I ain't going back and forth with you. I'm fussing with the ladies right now.
Harold, you was painted.
Your segment is next. Right now, I'm not in the mood for you. I said what I said, and I got you hot. You just cool off, and then we'll get back to it.
We're quite transparent. Who the fuck?
Well, mute me. I'm not saying. I'm not revealing my sources, sissy.
What you say, Harold?
Oh, I know it wasn't you the one that said that.
It wasn't Anthony that said it.
No, best